Live update. Raiders. Update 1.42 is going live right now. And with it, a number of fixes. A second part of the Phantom Targets event with the Anomalia outfit and new player project, improved map condition scheduling, and new Twitch drops. Okay, cool. I like that they are working on the map condition scheduling. That's been bothering me since season 1. Highlights: Phantom Targets event and Phantom Targets Part 2 Raider project. Okay, spoiler alert. I hope after the update, after Steam pushed the game update, I hope that I had just a visual bug or something. Because otherwise we have to talk. The Tick Hunter set is now available. Nice. Improved regional map condition schedule. Regional map condition schedule. Okay. An update on anti-cheat and fair play. New Twitch drops. Are refreshing. Okay, I'm very curious. Rubber duck competition winners. Phantom targets revealed. Thanks to the assistance of many raiders, Shani finally pinpointed the source of the Phantom targets. Erratic wasps. These ARC units are exhibiting behavior she's never seen before. Emitting strange noises, flying in irregular patterns, and carrying unidentifiable tech. They are all streaming towards one location. She needs further assistance to understand what's going on. What's waiting for them there? I'm improvements to map condition scheduling. We've been working to make sure that the way we schedule map conditions is aligned with your playing habits. To that end, we're introducing regional map conditioning scheduling. Starting with 1.42, map conditions will have their schedule offset based on regions instead of a single global schedule. This means that the schedule will shift to fit specific region peak hours to better match your experience. This way, it will be less likely to miss out on map conditions regardless of where you are. Don't hesitate to tell us how region map condition schedules are working by chatting with us on our Discord. We're eager to see what everyone's experience is like and make adjustments accordingly. Note, we will update the map condition tracker on the website to reflect this change soon. For now, we are aware the information on the website might not reflect the in-game conditions. What? You guys say that's nice for trials, but I'm the one over here being screwed because I usually play on an A. And I usually play on off hours for an A. What, now I'm not gonna get the map conditions that I need for my trials? Is that what's happening? Am I forced to play on EU? That's kind of weird. What if I have a work schedule that doesn't align with... That's... What? No! 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 What if my IRL scheduling does not work out with peak player times? I work as a bartender part-time. I'm usually awake during the day when everybody else is... Okay, let's see how this works out. We'll see. Yikes. Following up about fair play, it's time to look at what's been going on in the realm of fair play since our last chat a few weeks back. Some new and some recruiting topics have crossed our path since then, and we wanted to reassure that keeping topside safe against cheaters and exploits is a top priority for us, and will continue to be so. A note on third-party software. When we see reports of third-party software being used and gain advantage of any kind, in-game or account level, we investigate. The first and most important step is to verify the validity of the report and whether or not the software actually does what it claims to do. A lot of the time, claims are just that Oh, sorry. A lot of the times claims are just that, and interacting with this kind of software carries a large amount of risk. Be aware that downloading unverified and unofficial software can put more than just your account at risk. Beyond getting banned and losing access to the game, your data and personal information could be exposed. Remember that your account is only as secure as its weakest link. In order to protect your account, your purchases, and progressions, we strongly recommend making a sure two-factor authentication or passkey are enabled on external accounts connected to your mBug ID. Oh, and never share your credentials with anyone, no matter how many ducks they. What? Like, come on. Really? That's your advice? Recent actions and future plans. Over the past few weeks, we've been making several improvements alongside AnyBrain and Denuvo Anti-Cheat. This has resulted in swift action being taken against large number of accounts that we were using recently popularized cheating software. There is also the matter of ensuring permanent sanctions for serial blatant cheaters. We continue working on methods that make it more difficult for new accounts to be obtained and that discourage cheaters from returning. There have been compounding improvements in our ability to also detect accounts that participated in what we classify as economy exploits, which means we can more quickly sanction offenders. These types of sanctions have been ongoing. Additionally, we have several simultaneous initiatives that are meant to address teaming and general matchmaking abuse. Okay. We know how important having constantly good experience is, and that in certain regions or certain times it's easier to run into groups of players that try to force their way into lobbies and engage in grieving. We'll share more when these are ready. Wait, so what's the problem now? The teaming or the grieving? Because this sounds like the grieving is the problem. And that's of course not all. We'll keep building up all of the initiatives we mentioned, and we'll do our best to make sure that your experiences across the Rust Belt are fun, thrilling, and most importantly, fair. Congratulations to the winner of the Rubber Duck Design Contest. Last Thursday, the 3 finalists on the Rubber Duck Design Contest were selected via the popular vote on our Discord. We have since begun working on bringing the ducks into the game, and we will add them in a future update. Soon enough, you'll be able to fill your Raider Den with ducks made by the super talented. Okay, I'm not even going to try. Gecko, Ash Cheeks, and Nazgul. I like them. This kind of fits this somehow, but I mean, whatever. Content and bug fixes. Audio. Refined footstep movement. Sounds indoors. Removed scuff sounds. Improved ability to distance and update. Conclusion. Gameplay. Okay, I'm not going to go over. I mean, whatever. Improved footsteps. Audio when moving through foliage for clearer, more natural sound. Added unique footstep sounds when moving over plastic cloth and tarp surfaces. And added different audio for all 3 magazine upgrades firing sounds. Gameplay. Fixed stomp attacks from the Queen and the Matriarch, sometimes hitting through walls from much further away than intended. I am curious to see if this actually works. The photoelectric cloak now works against turbine lightning attacks and Matriarch missiles. Great. Added new spawn protection to the Surge Coil Trap to avoid affecting players as they spawn in. Added the ability to rebind quick wheel slots. Wait, what? This could be huge! Added the ability to rebind quick wheel slots. Can I just bind them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now? That would be sick! The Delabra, Holecracker, and Rascal now deal damage correctly in the practice range. Thanks, I guess. Map. Fixed an issue where a zipline in Buried City couldn't be interacted with by repositioning it to ensure it can be used. Performance. Improved UI. Texture streaming cache for better memory efficiency and reliability. Stability. Fixed several crashes and made various improvements to stability. Fixed project tiles incorrectly showing part X completed on project without parts. Corrected spelling errors and updated localization across multiple languages. Polishing matchmaking error message for clarity. Completed project quests can now correctly bring you to the associated project page when pressing the claim shortcut button in the logbook. Added a region label on the map selection screen which displays your current matchmaking region. Okay, I am not going to go over the known issues, so you can read that on your own. I'm trying to be as positive as I can.